Well, usually I don't have a problem getting up in front of a group with a message, but I've struggled with this one. For one thing, I'm not a city official anymore, so I don't really have anything official to say. I've been retired for 2 weeks now. I could tell you what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks, but that would leave abundant time left over. I was going to reflect on my major accomplishments over the last 20 years, or our major accomplishments, but retiring finance director Bill Statler came here in November, and as usual, Bill pretty much said everything twice. I could talk about what I see ahead in 2010, but I did that at a recent Chamber of Commerce retreat, and truthfully, I really have no idea what's going to happen in 2010. But I do know this: whatever comes our way, we will have a very experienced and capable city manager at the helm in Katie Lichtig. I got to know Katie while she was preparing for her interview, and we've spent several hours together since then. She's a perfect fit. She will do a fabulous job. Please join me in another warm welcome for our new city manager, Katie Lichtig. Katie is on a very busy schedule this week. She's meeting employees. She's going to have to leave a little bit early, but she will be a speaker at the February Good Morning San Luis Obispo. I love my 35-year career in public service, especially the last 20 in San Luis Obispo, but to paraphrase something I recently read, as we age, the voices in our neglected part get louder, demanding a say in our future. And the time came for my city manager chapter to end. Now, like 2010, my future remains a mystery, but decisions to turn the page do bring greater clarity to what has gone before and the things that we've learned sometimes the hard way. I'd like to briefly share some things I've learned about attitude, personal leadership, and community. Regarding attitude, when older guys like me move on, often we talk about how great things were in the past and how lousy they are today, but nostalgia, as they say, is memory without pain. When I entered the workforce 35 years ago, people smoked at work, some drank at lunch, some drank at other times. Women were still mostly relegated to clerical position and too often subjected to stupid male behavior. Typewriters clanged away, and written work wasn't nearly the quality that it is today. Most work took longer to get done and was less accurate. Communication was poor. Managers were more often autocratic, and government was more paternalistic and closed. Private sector businesses had similar issues and often made things really hard on customers, like returning stuff. We're meeting much higher standards today for professionalism, productivity, customer service, diversity, and transparency. True, our expectations keep increasing, but challenge is what makes work exciting and worth doing, and with a positive attitude and passion, things will continue to get better. People with a positive attitude and passion don't really need much supervision, but they do need leadership, which leads to a second thing I've learned. Old school, top-down, autocratic leadership and management is ineffective and passé. Here's what I've learned about real strength and power. Intellectual intelligence isn't the most important thing for a leader to possess. Emotional intelligence is more important. Emotional intelligence is about connecting with people, all kinds of people, including those we might not naturally like. Connecting with people requires one to reach out, to open up, to show respect, and even to show vulnerability. Confident leaders know that vulnerability is humanizing, and being human is not a weakness, it's a strength that creates authentic, empathetic, and powerful relationships. It takes courage to open up, to admit mistakes and admit uncertainty, to laugh at ourselves and to keep our egos in check. But this kind of courage creates trust, and trust empowers a leader far more than any job title. With connection and trust, a leader can set high standards, make tough decisions, get better results, and still keep people on board while working together. And working together is essential if we are to really tackle today's problems, which are all interdependent, which leads to what I've learned about community. Even the best public and private sector leaders will not achieve their highest hopes in a toxic community, a condition far too common today. Positive outcomes don't happen in toxic communities because people don't run for office, caring citizens step back, and quality employees go to work elsewhere. Instead, the evil twins, ego and dogma, rule. The secret sauce in communities at work is trust, and trust must be protected because when it's lost, culture changes and positive energy is replaced by negative energy and nothing good happens. We have a positive culture in San Luis Obispo, but we can't take it for granted. Each of us must be vigilant in protecting it by practicing these things, that we talk to each other, we don't burn bridges, we treat each other with civility and respect. We do more than talk. We participate, and we don't just sit on the sidelines and criticize. We invest in one another through volunteer efforts, through training, and through programs that broaden our understanding of community and our interconnectedness. We practice ethical behavior, and we are open and honest about our goals, agendas, and actions, and we appoint and elect wise people to lead our community, and we constantly work to develop the leaders of tomorrow. And finally, we take the issues seriously, but not ourselves so seriously. We share in positive community traditions because these build the social glue necessary to tackle the really hard problems. Dave, I extend my deepest appreciation to you and the Chamber for your leadership and the programs you support to promote a strong civic culture like Leadership SLO, like this program this morning. I'm a lucky guy to have done a job in a community like this. The Chamber has consistently participated in city issues in thoughtful and constructive ways. I've been supported by quality elected officials, talented city employees, and in partnership with great, creative, energetic, and caring people like all of you. It's been a blast, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Thank you.